right, this is the Shut Up Already podcast, episode 2.
Episode 2.
It's your boy KA every day.
And it's your boy P. Feeve, a.k.a. Mr. Nobody.
And at this time, I would like to thank King Neppy for all the fresh wear.
Absolutely.
And if we got everything else out the way, let's transition into this.
Let's go.
With all the drama that comes with Antonio Brown, do you think the Steelers should keep him or let him go?
This is a good one. So, let me ask a couple of questions first. For just in case some of the people out there don't know. So, has he been disruptive?
I would say he's been very disruptive.
Kind of been outspoken on social media?
He was, doing Facebook Live while the coach was giving the speech at the end of the game. So, a lot of teams like those moments to be private, but he basically shared it with the world. So,
Wow. So I want to give it, the proper perspective. So, kind of getting Buck on social media, getting Buck in the locker room. And he tweeted out to trade him, for the team to trade him. So, sounds like me a little diva complex. But the question is, how valuable is AB to that offense? That's the $1 million question. So I'm kind of in limbo here because we're not talking about the Steelers no more in the playoffs. So he wasn't that much of a diva. They didn't get all the way to where they needed to get to. I say let him go.
man, that easy. Just let him go, huh?
If some people will say, well, how could you say that because he's just one person? Well, that kind of proves my point.
Yeah, football is a team sport, so I get why you say that.
Trade him and see what happens. If he's that much of a golden goose, then we'll see. We'll soon see. And I ain't knocking AB. I'm just saying the antics, though. The antics, did you think about your teammates when you were doing that? Did you really take the time to really talk to the organization before you went to social media? So, and I asked this question. What did social media solve? What did you solve by going to social media? You thought you were going to tweet something out and then the team come back and say, you want to be traded. I guess we'll let you go.
What social media solved is nowadays it's all about building your brand. So it's all about getting likes and retweets and followers on social media, right? So when he did that, it wasn't about the team. It was about him building his brand. That's what it's all about, right?
But his followers don't give him the paycheck. I'm just saying. To each his own, but, I don't think that he solved much. And if it was that much animosity, why didn't you just try to have a conversation with the front office, try to resolve it? But if this issue's been ongoing, and who are we to say? Because we don't know maybe it just got to a point where it just got to a climax and it exploded, and his only way to vent was to go on social media. But if it's that bad, I say Steelers, let him go. Give him what he wants. And see what other team is going. Now that he's done the things he's done with going to social media, recording the coach in the locker room, what other team is going to want that? They're going to look at that where you got a team with a good sense of teamwork and continuity. Is going to want to bring that in. Okay, so we know you like to go to social media. We know you like to record the coach when you're ticked off. Yeah, we're going to pay you top dollar to bring all of that over here. That's kind of cancerous to me. So I don't see where that's going to benefit him. Where I think he should have took the high road. Just, went more to the negotiating table, say, hey, look, I'm not happy here. What can we do? How can we resolve this? and then without the antics. So then the next team wouldn't know all of his tricks. Now everybody kind of see all of his tricks. So now everybody, now you don't get me wrong. There'll probably be some team out there that be like, yeah, we'll pick him up because we're just that desperate. But to me, if I had a team with good continuity, something as cancerous as some of the antics that he's put out there, and I'm not taking anything away from him as a player. I'm just saying the antics. I wouldn't want those antics on the sidelines of my organization, or if I was a coach, right there beside me as I'm trying to win a football game. Worried about this guy going live in the locker room while
we gotta go live, baby. We gotta go live.
Going live in the locker room, getting it in. So, I say let him go. I said let him go. Let him see what else is out there and see what other team is gonna buy into that. I say let him go.
So you made a good point. I guess I look at it a little different, and I would say that they should keep him because I still think that his talent outweighs the antics that he does on the field. So I don't think he's quite at the T.O. and the Ocho stage because, they were clowns as well, but it got to a point in their career where their antics outweighed their talent, and that's why they were let go. I will say that I think he's teetering the line. Like at some point, if he keeps it up, I think he will be so much of a headache that it really will become a thing where his antics outweigh his production. But right now, he's still considered to be top 3. A lot of people think he's the best, but, he's at least the top 3. You got him, you got OBJ, and you got Julio Jones. They're the top 3 receivers in the NFL. So as long as he stays at that level, I think any team is going to be willing to deal with the headache because his production is going to outweigh the antics on the field.
So let me get this straight. And I just asked this question. Didn't we go through this last season with Dez Bryant?
Yeah, but Dez Bryant is kind of, he's getting older. He don't run as fast as he used to. He was dropping a lot of balls. So his production did decline. So that's what made it easier for the Cowboys to let him go.
So let me ask a question. So he got picked up by who?
The Saints.
And is he starting, playing?
Well, he ain't doing nothing right now because he got hurt.
Okay, so he got hurt. So,
but even if he wouldn't have got hurt, he wouldn't have been their number 1 receiver.
Did he get the money that he was looking for?
Not even close. He won't ever get the money that he was making when he was at the Cowboys. And it's a combination of his age, the antics, people don't want to deal with the headache, and his production decline.
So, right now, AB's production is at, like we said, with top 3, right?
Exactly.
I don't know. I still say, if that's what he wants, let him go. I say let him go. Let him see what's out there. Now, like you said, there may be a team out there that may need him. Redskins. That might need that help.
49ers.
Yeah. But, I say if that's what he wants, let him go. That's my take on it. And I'm going to shut up on that note.
Shut up!